The bourse is below the 3,000 level. What's happening? What are the sentiments like on the bourse at the moment?
Okay, we've received quite a, the stocks have received quite a huge beating this week. The index has dropped quite a significant bit. The sentiment is that perhaps today we've seen the worst of it, and stocks might start coming, the prices might start coming up in the coming week.
Why did stocks fall? Is it purely based on sentiments currently?
Yes, it's based on sentiment because no significant announcement has been made by either company. And going by the trend and noticing that the volumes that have been traded are quite low, this basically indicates that speculative investors are determining the prices at the moment. And
which stocks are showing great losses at the moment?
I would say KCB has dropped below its 20 shillings mark. Access Kenya as well has gone below 20 shillings, though it recovered quite well today. It still did very badly yesterday.
Take us through why KCB and Access Kenya are showing such losses currently.
Okay, the volumes traded on these particular shares in the last maybe 3 days has been quite low, and demand has been thinning out with supply increasing day by day. So this has contributed to the loss in the dip in the prices.
What's going to drive market sentiments next week? Are we expecting a similar scenario that we're seeing this week for next week as well?
I expect the prices to start rallying up basically because in my view they basically hit the rock bottom yesterday. Today we saw an increase maybe in demand in the market, and I suspect that this should carry on Monday and in the coming week.
And which stocks are you keeping an eye on for next week?
I would keep an eye on Equity Bank as well as KCB and Access Kenya, because these have significantly dropped and people might start, the prices might look attractive for savvy investors.
What's going to drive Equity Bank's strength for next week exactly?
I expect demand, noticing today's trades, I expect demand to increase for Equity Bank and KCB as well. But Equity Bank, I think at 13.5, people will start looking at it as an attractive stock in the market.
All right, let's take a look at the cement industry in Kenya at the moment. The EAC bloc cement makers are opposing the zero-rated imports that's currently being imposed. How will this affect the cement industry going forward?
Until the issue is resolved, I expect maybe a lull in the bourse for the index for the cement industry companies, and maybe no significant demand will come through for these counters, and prices might dip a bit, though not too much. Noticing that the prices are at discounted price levels at the moment.
Do you think that the cement prices are prohibitive?
Sorry?
What do you think of the cement prices currently? Are they too high?
At the moment, they are a bit competitive compared to maybe the situation in the country and the demand that is there for cement with the robust growth in the region as well.
Well, the concern is that the cost of production in the region is high purely because of the electricity cost more than the manufacturing itself. So how can the sector alleviate this concern?
ARM, for example, has already started on this endeavor. They want to be able to produce their own electricity as well as supply some to the national grid. I expect the other companies to follow suit as well.
How are all
this should lower their lower their electricity cost, thus driving the operational costs down as well.
How are all these factors affecting EA Portland Cement currently?
Okay, no significant activity has happened on East Africa Portland in the past maybe couple of in the past week. I don't see anything happening again in the state counter because people will back out until the issue is resolved.